we going now?
Festival.
Let's get some coffee.
We're here. How can I help you?
Is it okay if I ask you 73 questions?
73?
Yes?
Sure.
My first question to you is, what is your favorite coffee?
It is a cappuccino with oat milk. I drink normal milk, but oat milk just is a little bit sweeter.
Marco, can you tell us a little bit about why we are here and where we are actually? Where we are?
We're in Myanmar, in Yangon, the capital.
What are you doing here?
Okay, good. Another question. We're here because I'm playing at a festival, actually at 3 festivals, because they're celebrating their New Year's this week.
What is your favorite
Shades on.
DJ experience?
What I really like about the DJing, it allows me to travel to new places and see them in a really unique way. Especially in 2023, I DJed a lot. I played in Mexico, in Asia, in Europe. But the most impressive and the most fun experience was playing at Tomorrowland that year.
How would you describe yourself? Did you become first a DJ or did you were an entrepreneur first?
I was an entrepreneur first, and then I started doing this on the side.
And what do you like more? Being an entrepreneur or a DJ?
Being an entrepreneur, but if I could choose, a mix of both, like I'm doing now.
Where does your intention or your passion for traveling came from?
That is a really good question, because both of my parents didn't really travel that much. So I think it's a lack of traveling I did until the age of 16, and that made me really curious about the rest of the world.
Because you're an entrepreneur, what is the most amazing thing that you've built so far?
Building, it is not one thing, but I've done it a few times now where I brought an idea to life where it became a company, where an idea became a company and started to become this real life organism. And that is the coolest thing to experience as an entrepreneur.
Besides entrepreneurship, do you have other passions that you would like to pursue in life?
Well, I see my life in phases, and in this phase I love to combine entrepreneurship with music, but I know that in next phases I like to double down on investing in other companies, and I really like doing research, so maybe I will pursue a PhD at some point in my life.
So where did you study?
I studied in the Netherlands and the UK, but I also did like short periods abroad, like for a semester, one in South Korea, but I also spent a summer in Rio de Janeiro during my studies.
How many countries have you visited?
84.
Did you track this?
Yes.
Where did you track this?
It's an app called Bean. B-E-N.
Is there anything that you love in life that has nothing to do with work?
You?
That's great. Let's get some coffee.
We're here. What would you like?
Please have oat milk.
Can I have a
Coffee order.
cheers?
Are you more creative in the morning or at night?
Under the shower. So depends when I take the shower, in the morning or in the evening. I get my best ideas and solutions to problems in the shower.
What's your ideal morning when you're fully in your routine?
So for the last couple of months, we've been living in Dubai, and we have like 3 hours ahead. So the perfect morning is that you're ahead of the people that you're working with, so you can prepare and do some stuff already. You can do a workout, and then the day starts, and you engage with the people that you're working with. That feels really, really good.
Should we go to another place and so I can ask you some more questions?
Yeah, because I have to prepare my set, because I'm playing on a festival in 2 hours. So I will finalize the songs that I need to play, put it on a USB stick, and then we're off to the festival.
So we're back in the hotel. What's the first thing you do when you are gonna prepare a set for DJing?
I really try to find out what the crowd is, what the audience is, and then I make a set that works best, what I think works best.
And because we're in Asia, what is the kind of music that people like most here?
In general, people really like the harder style of EDM, but I know that here in Myanmar, people are quite open to every kind of music, so I could really play my own style.
Can you share a very short clip of music that you play?
So it's a bit like faster. It's almost like trance, and that is really something that is coming back now, like a higher BPM, and really like with happy vocals and music that is uplifting.
So, can you also tell us a little bit more about what we're going to do the next few days? So,
I'm gonna play at a festival today in Yangon, and then tomorrow I've a club show here for Heineken, and then the day after we're gonna go to a different city in Myanmar, and then I'm gonna play at a festival as well for Heineken over there. And then the day after we're going to Bagan, which is a really beautiful spot with like thousands of temples, and we're just gonna do some sightseeing there and exploring.
I have a question prepared for you. How come that you are booked by Heineken? What's the story behind it?
Well, when I was a student, I used to do an internship at Heineken, and then I was playing at a festival here in Myanmar last year, and then I got in touch, or I met the local leadership team here, and they said like, with New Year's Eve, which is now in April, we have a lot of cool festivals. Like, we would love to book you and do a small tour through Myanmar, and then you can see the country as well. And I was like, that sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Awesome. Should we go to the festival and see you play?
Let's go.
So my next question is, where are we going now?
To the festival. Yeah, so it has to load onto the USB stick, but it takes really long. I think I have old USB sticks. And at first I uploaded the wrong set. What is the reason they're throwing water at each other?
This is our traditional festival.
Okay.
Since our Burmese country started.
Okay.
This is the best memory from the past. They will clean from the for New Year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you clean towards the new year?
Yeah, to clean our mind and our best memory and our past. That's all.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Nice.
But it was really hard.
Oh my god. My next question is, what are things you cannot buy?
Experiences. Some experiences. Most experiences. Most good experiences. That would be my
Would you say that this was a great experience?
This was a sick experience.
What made it very special?
Because it's very authentic. Like, it's a country like this, a festival. I mean, in the Netherlands it's a bit, or in Europe it's more boring. Yeah, it's cool.
A little sweaty, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I wanted to ask, where are we right now?
We are in Bagan, at the temples. You can see them over there already.
It's very hard to see.
We have 3,000 temples over here, and we're gonna explore today. It's really cool. Electric scooters.
How many songs do you release in a year, I would say?
Try to release a song every month, so like 10 to 12 a year.
And what is the music style?
So in the beginning we really focused on music that would do well in Spotify playlist. So I would release anything that would work well. So in the beginning it was called Slap House, that worked really well because people listen to it when they're in the gym or in the car, it really pumps them up. But now we're going more for like music that is a bit more credible on festivals and that is played by bigger DJs. So recently it has been more trancey, like happy trance music.
Fun.
That's what we're going for. It does less well on Spotify, but it makes my artist profile more credible.
So Marco, what was the first time that you got into music?
The first time? That was when I booked myself at this student party that I organized in South Korea.
Do you have someone who manages you?
Yeah, I have a manager who manages the entire music project.
What opportunities did he give you that you never thought you would do?
Collaborating with Lil Wayne, releasing a song with him, playing at Tomorrowland, like everything basically. Except from booking myself at student parties that I was organizing myself.
Did you ever had someone who came to you like, oh Marco, I want to do the same as you. Could you maybe bring me towards opportunities?
No, but I've had a lot of people who ask me like how to get started.
And what would you say to someone who's looking at you right now and say, I want to do this too. Where would you begin? 3 tips.
I think when you want to build a real profile in music, you have to release your own music. So that's always what I recommend.
Second tip?
Second tip is build a brand so that it really makes sense for bookers to book you because you have a following or something different.
And the third tip?
Unique. Sorry.
Third tip?
The third tip. Get started. Don't, because I've had people who ask me like how to get started, and like half a year later they ask me something similar, so I didn't get started. Ike, what do you think of our pool?
This is insane. It's so beautiful. It's from a magazine.
And we're the only ones staying in this hotel.
What is your favorite drink?
Water.
Your second favorite drink?
Grapefruit juice.
And your third favorite drink?
Cola Zero.
And if it's an alcoholic beverage?
A beer, like a cold beer in the afternoon. Or no, wine.
Good morning, Marco.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
How did you sleep?
Very good.
So we're sitting here at the lake in Bagan. And I think it's the right time to ask you some more deep questions. What does ambition mean to you now versus 5 years ago?
I think I have bigger ambitions now than 5 years ago.
And what have you sacrificed to build the life you have?
I said no to a lot of things. So no to a lot of like drunk nights out with friends. No to a lot of ideas and opportunities because I really needed to focus on things that I wanted to build.
And what has been worth the sacrifice?
The freedom I have now. I mean, we're here and we do this quite a lot, and that's one of the best things ever.
So what does success look like to you today?
Probably the same thing, like freedom. Like, so the freedom to pursue the opportunities that you really are excited about, the freedom to work from anywhere, the freedom that you really have the feeling that you could really do what you want, like whether it's to talk to a certain person that is achievable for you, or the freedom to completely switch careers or companies, like that freedom. I think that is priceless, and that's really what what I'm happy with.
What part of life are you still figuring out?
The part that I'm still figuring out is the balance between going on really nice trips like this and the really locked in routine that you have when you're in one place. Let's say when we're in our apartment in Dubai, I'm the most productive person ever. I have a workout, I live really healthy. I work out in the morning, I live really healthy, and I work really good hours. But then obviously when we're traveling, it's that's not possible. And I enjoy both. I enjoy like 100. And how to balance your time between the two. That is still something I'm trying to figure out, but maybe I will never figure it out and I don't have to, but yeah, I'm still working on it.
So I'm curious, like what do you do when you feel that kind of overwhelmed feeling when you're traveling or when you're out of your routine?
Yeah, sometimes I can get frustrated, especially when it's really busy, right? Because then you don't get to things that you really need to do. But lately it has been better because the people I work with are really good. So then not everything comes on me anymore. So I think that is the solution as well. Work with really good people who can also attend that call that you can't attend, or lead that meeting that you cannot lead. So that is, I think, the solution.
So delegation.
Delegation and working with really talented and smart people.
Cool.
With ownership.
How do you protect your energy?
By
always staying positive. And by nature, I'm a very positive person. And I think maybe sometimes even overdoing that really works. And it is contagious to other people. They will also become positive. So when you have people that are very negative or where the glass is always empty, when you're the positive person, the light in the room, then you protect your own energy, but you also lift up the rest of the people. So that would be my answer.
What role does health play in your ambition now?
Very big. I am obsessed with. I'm not wearing my Whoop now, but I'm obsessed with my Whoop to have the lowest Whoop age, and I have a health coach I'm seeing every 2 weeks, and we measure my blood scores and a couple of other markers, and I really try to optimize for that. So I'm quite obsessed with it, and it's important to me. I really love this life, so I want to become like 150 or 200 years old.
So what's one habit that changed your life more than people would expect?
Stop drinking during the night, so I don't drink anymore like in the evening. So there's a lot of social events always, and there's always alcohol, and I always had a really difficult time, to say no to just like one drink. But it would always really affect my sleep and the next day productivity, because if you have alcohol, like your willpower is just lower the next day. So I've been able to cut that with like 90% on these social events. Sometimes I still have it. I make exceptions.
So my last question would be, what do you want more of in this next chapter? Money, freedom, impact, or mastery?
I'm really satisfied with how it is now, so I don't really want more of something. So
would you say you want less?
No, it's good. I am happy with how it is now, so I don't need more or less.
Awesome. Maybe last question. My last question, and then I stop. What kind of story do you hope people see when they watch your life?
I think my life should be a book with chapters that are worth reading, and that is also something that I want to inspire others with, is that divide your life in these chapters and make them exciting. And if your current chapter is maybe a bit boring or not to your satisfaction, there's always an opportunity to go into the next chapter and make that very exciting and make your dreams come true. I really divided my life into chapters. Like when I was a student, I kind of started with that. I wanted to get everything out of my student time. I was studying in the Netherlands, but I had the ambition to study economics at a really good university in London. So I really wanted to make that work, because I couldn't do that anymore when I was 35. I could only do that in my student time. And then from 25 to 30, I wanted to see the whole world, build a really cool company. And then I have like other chapters lined up that I really want to go for. So I think it's a really refreshing way to look at life, maybe.
Awesome. Thank you so much for these 73 questions. And let's go.
Really 73?
I don't know, but we'll count them in
Let's
the after
not do
edits.
All right.
See you next time.
Thank you. See you.